From the Sonic Temple release, that is The Cult with Sweet Soul Sister. I know you're not a fan of The Cult, Chris, but there is a reason for this song.
It's fine. I don't care. I mean, I just didn't listen to it.
Sure. Well, speaking of Sweet Soul Sister.
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
Okay.
A woman turns her parents in after discovering they are siblings.
What? A woman turns her parents in after discovering that her parents are like brother and sister?
Brother and sister.
Oh. Ooh. All right.
Growing up, Donna Price's childhood seemed as picture perfect as any other happy youngsters.
Okay.
Her mom and her dad doted on her and her siblings, and to outsiders, they seemed like a perfectly normal family. But they were hiding dark secrets.
Okay.
Price's world came crashing down one dark day in 2014 when she discovered the devastating news that her loving parents were brother and sister.
Where's this at?
This is over in England.
Okay, well, then that makes sense.
How does that make sense?
Because it's England. There's a reason all their teeth are all fucked up.
Is that the reason? Due to inbreeding, their teeth are fucked up?
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad as an anthropology major, you made this important discovery that sometime probably 6 to 12 decades from now, their dental work will be perfect.
Well, how do you identify the body? Dental work.
Exactly.
So that's how you identify, if they're brother and sister.
All
dental.
right. Okay. The shocking revelation not only tore the family apart, it ended up in a courtroom last month as the pair pleaded guilty to incest.
Is that really her in the chat room?
Let me take a look here real quick. I don't know, to be honest with you, because what I'm reading here, it doesn't have any photos.
Because I was going to say, if that's really her, it's not surprising. She had to do anything she could to catch a dick.
Well, you're going to find out that this girl who, turned her parents in.
Yes.
She was not the product of incest.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. That's fortunate for her.
Yeah. Speaking exclusively to the Sun Online, Price, 32, said she still has not recovered from the...
shocking?
There you go. The shock. Breaking down in tears as she relived the betrayal, Price, who approached the Sun Online, told her story and said, "I feel my childhood was all based on a lie, and I hate them."
Yeah, man!
I hate them!
Fuckers!
Yeah! There's not enough words to describe how much I hate them.
Oh, yeah? I'll bet there is.
I'm gonna send her a copy of the Wasp song "You." I can't describe.
Suck.
I can't describe how much I hate your fucking face. You fucking suck.
You fucking suck.
I think she'd appreciate that song.
She probably would.
To further twist the knife, Price learned in the course of the police investigation that the man she knew as her father was not even her real father.
What?
No. The plot thickens.
Wow.
A DNA test found her mother had an affair with an unknown male.
She cheated on her brother?
Nothing could have been a more perfect statement. She cheated on her brother.
What?
So this girl who filed the complaint,
yes,
she is not even a product of incest.
Cut your fucking losses, dude. Just fucking go. Get killed.
Exactly. Thank you, Jimmy. So again, this girl who complained,
yeah,
she was not even a product of an incest, encounter. Her mother basically conceived her with some outside male.
Wow. But then went back to her brother.
She did.
Wow.
But police confirmed her 3 younger siblings were her parents' biological children.
Ugh. Do any of them have like 4 heads?
Well, there's more to the story.
Okay.
So you got to wonder if this is truly, I guess I'm going to just say that it's partially incest.
Okay.
Partially.
Okay.
Price was given the devastating news about her incestuous parents, but they may have been incestuous parents, but she was not the product of incest as proven by DNA.
So really, they're just parents.
Yeah, they're parents, but they're not her parents. It's her mother and some random dude.
Can a brother and a sister adopt? I'm curious. Do you know? Can a brother and a sister adopt a kid?
I don't know.
Because if they could, then that would just mean that there's nothing to this.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For her, anyway.
Correct. So Price was given the devastating news about her incestuous parents in 2014 by an estranged aunt who confirmed the news through a
Facebook
perfect message.
Okay.
After rumors had started to swirl.
Where were the rumors swirling exactly?
I don't know.
On Facebook?
Probably. She said, I had thought it was somebody just trying to stir things up because surely that sort of thing could never have happened.
Yeah, never.
But her reply was, yes, they are brother and sister. She said, my son had just been discharged from the hospital after being poorly. Let's see. My son had just been discharged from hospital. I'm reading this exactly how it's written. Okay. After being poorly, and I come out of the hospital and my phone went ping, and it was that message.
Wow. She's quite the grammar student, too.
I felt sick to my stomach, and my stomach just dropped.
Yeah.
I spoke to my partner. She said she spoke to her partner about it and decided I would wait until Christmas or till after Christmas, have a normal day as much as I could while I gathered up information.
How cool is that? How cool is that?
It was very cool, Rev. It was then, at the end of 2014, that Price reported her own parents to the police, sparking a 2-year investigation that would see the pair eventually plead guilty in court and be given suspended sentences.
Oh, God, that's great.
Yeah, well, thank you, drunk guy. So what kind of a sentence do you think you could get in jail for fucking your sister willingly? What kind of a jail term could that possibly carry?
Well, is the sister filing charges?
No. She complained that her parents were siblings, and the police investigated, said, "Yep, they're siblings. We're going to charge you with incest."
Is incest a crime?
That's kind of my question. It's just like, what kind of a jail sentence would consensual incest carry?
I'm looking right now. Well, a conviction for incest attracts a maximum penalty of 10 years imprisonment.
But is that forced incest, or is that 2 consenting adults?
Well, let's find out. Let's see. Well, there are degrees.
Okay.
I guess it depends on the degree of relationship. Wow. I can't believe how much stuff there is written about incest.
Well, you know, I mean, if you were being, you know, attacked or going against your will,
yeah,
that part I understand being a jailable offense.
Mm-hmm.
But if you, as two adults that might have been siblings,
right,
consented for whatever reason,
yeah,
is that a jailable offense?
You know the craziest thing about this? Apparently it is a jailable offense, but yet this guy, any guy, could marry some chick, wait 15 years, raise her daughter, and then fuck the daughter that he raised, and that's perfectly legal.
Really?
Well, because it's not his kid.
True.
You know, it would be like a kid from another marriage.
Right, I gotcha.
Like if she had an infant when they hooked up, he raises the kid for 18 years and starts fucking that kid. Perfectly legal. This is some fucked up stuff we're talking.
Well, didn't Woody Allen have a similar situation?
Yeah, with that, what was her name?
Soon Yi. No, Soon Yi.
Soon Yi, yeah. Yeah, because didn't they adopt her or something?
Yeah, she was an adopted kid, and then once she became adult, then he left Mia Farrow for the Soon Yi, right?
Yeah, he just spent his years breeding that pussy.
Right. He basically raised a little fuck doll.
Yeah, pretty much.
Raised her up to be his own.
Sure did.
All right. Hail and Kill Call, you're on the air.
I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyway.
Well, say it, goddammit.
I have 2 third cousins that are married.
You have 2 third cousins that are married.
Yeah.
Now, where are you from? Upstate New York?
No, that's our friend from Kentucky.
Of course it is. I was kidding.
Well, I think that once you're third removed, I don't think that's incest anymore.
I really wasn't sure. Like, it caused a big family feud and, you know, all that good shit.
Are there names Hatfield and McCoy by any chance?
I have some McCoys that are cousins, but yeah.
Are they from Bloody Breathy County?
They're from around Leslie and Harlan County.
So when you see these third cousins that are married, are you like creeped out? Or are you like, hey, that's cool, whatever?
I don't know. That's something I would never do personally. It's up to them. I really don't give a fuck either way. But
is that talked about? You know, kind of like in whispered tones among family gatherings, like, "Hey, that's Janie. She's married to her third cousin, Bo."
Oh yeah, it's taboo, man. Taboo. It's bad.
Well, how does
it really caused a huge split in my mom's side of the family? Like, they still don't speak, and yeah.
Because of the marriage?
Oh, yeah. Like, I had another cousin that was going to my other family members and running their mouth about it, and it got back around to them. So, there was a big split.
Do you have family reunions?
Yeah, but I didn't go this year.
Well, I'm asking the question, do you have family reunions, yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Would you invite me to your next one?
Hell yeah. If you go now, you have to get there early because they have a graveyard service.
It's okay. I just want to ask about, okay, what's the incest ratio in this family?
Would it be okay if Neely brings his sister just so he can fit in?
That'll work. He'll fit right in, probably. There's probably more of it than I even know about. Who knows? But
well, I find it
interesting.
interesting.
I'd chime in with that.
Well, I find it interesting that we haven't heard from you in months, but as soon as we talk about incest, that somehow somebody from Kentucky calls in immediately to comment.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less, would you? I mean, fits the stereotype perfect. But you know what? The funny thing is, they don't ever want to talk about how 70% of Pakistanis are inbred.
Well, that'd be racist if you talked about that. Or
of course, that's racist and Islamophobic.
Right.
Yeah. I say fuck them and their Islamophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah, pal.
They have whiteophobia, so what's the difference?
Whiteophobia?
Whiteophobia? Is that what it's known as
They're
now?
afraid of whites, man. They're scared to death of us.
You pal!
Right. No hand job for hijab there.
Whiteophobia. I like it.
Figured I'd throw that little stat in there for you.
Well, you are full of all kind of information. I'm glad you chimed in on the story, especially since it's so personally apropos to you and your kinship.
Yeah, I listen to Alex Jones a lot. I get a lot of crazy information.
That's why we like a diversity of fans. Notice how I use that catchphrase, diversity.
Right.
Yeah, we got to have more diversity, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many whites running around this county. We need some browns.
Jeez, oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like I'm sitting in Pizza Hut the other day, and I seen 3 black folk walk in. I said, God damn, I know they ain't from here.
You fuck up the bag, you lose the lunch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, man. Anything else?
That's about it.
All right.
Figured I'd chime in.
All right, your manager said telling you have to go.
That'll work, man. I'm going to go back here and hit this bong.
Hail and kill.
Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. And job.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Paul. Jeez.
Wow.
We cover a story on incest, and one of our fans has a story.
Of course. That's how it works. Now, if you covered something about anything responsible, the phones would be silent.
Exactly.
But anything about racism or incest or fucking disgusting sick porn or human toilet, we got people calling in for days.
Sure they do. Wow.
This show is so fucked.
I know. All right, getting back to the story. It was then at the end of 2014 that Price reported her own parents to the police.
Whoa.
Sparking a 2-year investigation that would see the pair eventually plead guilty in court and be given suspended sentences.
Suspended.
Yeah. The son has decided not to identify Price's mother in any way to protect her young children from a subsequent relationship.
Okay.
Now, refusing to call the pair mom and dad, Price said it was horrendous and one of the hardest things I ever had to do.
Mm-hmm.
She had to do it.
Had to do it.
Why?
Because her feelings were hurt. You know it's all about the feelings.
Yeah, because she had to do it.
It's all about the feelings.
Okay. But I still would have done the same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
While bravely trying to come to the terms with the truth, Price said she couldn't look back at her childhood without a mixture of sadness and anger.
Yeah, man.
I have so many memories as a family, but I don't have them anymore, she said. This has clouded everything. I can't see past it.
Don't use psychology on me, you boring jerk-off.
Exactly. Until you're in the situation you're in, it's hard to get your head around it. How two people manage to manipulate and con people. How can you do that to anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking from her home in South England, Price has tried to create a new family for herself, dedicating herself to raising her 4 children with her loving partner.
Yeah, so that's good.
The family
They'll be much better adjusted than she is.
Of course they will. The family dogs play in the backyard with the home full of signs of a loving family.
Sure do.
But any trace of her parents, family photos, child toys, they've all been removed.
Yeah!
I'm denying my past.
That's right.
Doesn't even exist.
Mm-hmm.
A mother herself, Price said she couldn't understand how siblings could ever look at each other in a romantic way.
Yeah, unlike two chicks.
Right. When contacted by the Sun online, Dad Robin Price was full of regret, but claimed he didn't intend to fall in love with his half-sister, whom he did...
Wait a minute, half-sister?
His half-sister. So
same dad, different mom?
Yeah, so you're going to find out that this guy didn't even know this woman was his half-sister.
Okay.
So you're going to find out that this guy did not even grow up with this girl.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was just by chance that they met, kind of like Joe Dirt.
Oh, God, that's great.
Exactly, Stephen. But he claimed he didn't intend to fall in love with his half-sister, whom he did not meet until adulthood.
But her pussy tasted just like mom's.
Exactly.
He
claimed he met her in a pub in the 1980s
mm-hmm.
and had no idea they were even related until a year into the couple's relationship.
Did you say pub or tub?
A pub.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like the bathtub in the home.
No, they were lifting tankards of ale in a pub.
Okay.
But then he said they had already fallen for each other.
Well, that's nice.
Now at 62 years old, looking at it now, then, yes, it was wrong. At the time, to us, that was it. We were happy. We didn't give a monkey.
Didn't give a monkey.
We didn't give a monkey. I think we could probably replace that give a monkey to we didn't give a flying fuck.
Right.
About what anybody else thought.
Okay.
He said he and his half-sister had initially decided to break off the relationship after an aunt had met them and realized that they were related.
Mm-hmm.
But it was then they discovered that the sister was already pregnant.
Oh, well. That's terrible.
Don't let your dick run your life. I said, don't let your dick run your life.
Exactly. Don't let your dick run your life.
That's right.
The couple, who never married, then went on to have 3 more children before finally separating in 1994.
Well, okay.
So they were never legally married.
All right, so they were just hanging out.
Yeah. Their youngest, Stephen, tragically died when he was just 7 years old in 2001.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, but Price's parents breaking off all the ties between them.
Whoever thought I'd have a good use for that one?
Yeah, fuck you, Stephen. Die, you little bastard. Robin, who lives in the southeast London, said, when we met, we just fell in love.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not fall in love with someone? I met someone who we got along with, and when you get along with them, you're going to fall for them.
Yeah.
I suppose looking back on it, we shouldn't have done it.
You think?
Speaking to the Sun Online, Robin said the sibling had not known about each other growing up, as he was estranged from the mother that they shared.
You know what my question is about this whole story? Why are these people talking to the fucking media? I get the daughter that wants to expose them or whatever, but why don't the guy and the girl just shut the fuck up?
Well, the father, who is really not even her father,
right?
He went through this is kind of like Artemis Pyle. He's trying to clear the air. It's just like, it's not like my sister and I grew up in the same household or something, and I knew full and well she was my sister.
All right.
I just happened to meet her at a pub, and we didn't know we were even related.
Yeah.
And we were a year into our relationship, and then one of our aunts said, hey, you guys are related. And we were just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea, but by that time, the sister was already knocked up.
I went down on her that first time, and it smelled so familiar, but I just couldn't figure out from where.
Exactly. So, as convoluted as the story is, it's not like they shared the same household and they grew up together and they were actually 100% siblings. Mm-hmm. They were half brother, half sister, and they never even knew each other.
If you believe their story now.
Yeah, but I'm just going by what this story says.
Yeah. I'm not so sure I believe them.
All right. Well, again, I'm just going by what the story says. I have no proof one way or the other that it was any different than this.
So, well, here's my question, though. Did they figure this out after it was exposed?
No, they found this out after they had been dating for a year. They'd already been together a year.
But then they kept on going.
Yeah, then they kept on going.
For how many years?
Well, they had 3 more children after that.
Yeah, so...
But he said it. He said, well, looking back, we probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But at that time, we were thinking, we don't care what anybody thinks, kind of like our friend from Kentucky said.
Sure. So, okay, so let's play this out. So you start dating somebody. You're dating that person for, let's say, 2 years.
Okay.
Getting along great. Everything's perfect. She's actually a good match for you, etc. You find out that this is somebody that your mom squirted out and was the family secret.
Right.
You break up that day?
Well, it's hard to say because I'm not in that position, but you know how it is when people get entrenched their feelings about things.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is a weird situation. I agree with you, and but the thing is that they shared a mom, but 2 different dads.
Okay.
So they were half siblings, but from different people, and without knowing it.
Is one better than the other? Is 2 dads, 1 mom better than 2 moms, 1 dad?
No, it's the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
Somehow I think 2 moms, 1 dad is less offensive.
Okay.
Just the thought of both of us were fucking rubbed our faces on her inner fucking thighs as we squirted out of her. The same one, that makes it more sick.
Okay. So it's the delivery method that makes a difference for you.
I think so, because I mean, in reality, you got dudes that donate cum to the sperm banks. Who knows where you came from, really? If you're a sperm bank kid,
sure.
You could be from your own brother.
That's true.
You don't know.
You don't know.
So that seems a little different to me. Again, that's just me. You both come from the same mom. You know where you came from.
Exactly.
You know that's fucked up.
Sure. Well, here the story continues.
Okay.
Speaking to the Sun Online, Robin said the siblings had not known about each other growing up. As he was estranged from his mother, they shared. Revealing the moment he realized he had been sleeping with his sister, he said, "We met one of my aunties, and she kept looking at both of us. She said, 'You know something? You two are brother and sister.' I said, 'Oh, yeah, of course we are.'" Joking, laugh out loud type stuff. Like, yeah, you just telling that story. But she said she was certain about it.
Okay.
It was then that the couple investigated and confronted their shared mother, who confirmed their worst fear. Robin said, "I felt like somebody stabbed me. I just couldn't believe it when we found out." He said the pair had separated in 1994, but he continued to help raise their son, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen.
Exactly. Who was diagnosed with severe epilepsy.
Oh, poor Stephen.
He said his sister, he said, and his sister lover had considered telling their children, but they never did, and he hoped to one day reconcile with them. Robin Price and the mother both faced court earlier this year on charges of incest, with both pleading guilty at the Corydon Crown Court. The court heard that it was consenting and a not coerced relationship.
Okay.
Robin Price was given a 5-month suspended sentence, while Donna's mother was given a 3-month suspended sentence.
Why is he worse?
Don't know the answer.
I mean, what the fuck is that?
I know.
Jeez.
Because he's the guy.
Apparently.
You should have known better, pal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So there you are. There's a bizarre situation that, we just met by chance. We didn't know each other. Weren't aware of each other. We met, and it turns out that we were half brother, half sister.
I want to tell you butthole something. This shit is way out of line.
Absolutely.
Okay, then.